Hello, and welcome to my channel. This is Elise here of Plan with Elise, and today we are making two very special Freds. Let's try that again. Today we are making two very special spreads for my Patreon members. So these are both spreads to celebrate children, and I love children. Today is my nephew's birthday, so my auntie heart is full, and let's get started. So this first spread is going to be for Keidra, and this is the first time I'm making a spread for Keidra. Luckily, she gave me a lot of details. The more details I have, the better when creating for someone else to be able to use in their planner. And she and her family are going to be celebrating their daughter's adoption on August 3rd. And so we are doing a spread for that celebration. So her daughter loves Mickey and Friends, and I happen to have this Mickey and Friends sticker book. So how perfect is that? And I've barely used this because we know I don't often use Disney stuff in my spreads. Now, this is sized for a big. So we are going to have to play around a little bit here with this, but not too difficult. So we're going to start with Sunshine on My Mind. Another request that was had was a sidebar to-do list. So I'm going to use, I think, trying to decide colors here. So I've got a couple of different things in my mind about how I want this spread to go. I pulled out hopefully everything I need. I hope I don't need more than what I pulled out because I really did try to pre-plan everything that I would use. I know that sometimes during my videos, I have to stop or look for something or I don't quite have what I need. And today I think I did it right. I hope so anyway. Okay, so I want to start with this Sunshine on My Mind sticker. And then I'm gonna kind of roll that up a little bit, or fold that up, and try to see, because I'd like this to sort of layer a little, like lightly. Put this down. I'm also in one of those modes where I haven't filmed a video in some time. I'm trying to think of the last time I filmed a YouTube video. Today is Tuesday. I probably haven't filmed one in a week. So that sometimes, not sometimes always, that sometimes gets me a little bit off my game. So it'll take a sec to warm up and get ourselves back on track. I think this one is a little bit too wide. I sort of want to stick with that sidebar area. So, oh, we have some smaller ones. Those are great. And then there's also some stickers I found that I'm really excited about for this spread. So let's see. I really wanted to do more of like the Mickey and Minnie. I thought that that would be really cute. So I think that we're going to do one of these smaller ones right down here. I did also pull out this blue washi, which isn't a perfect match, but I think it's the best match that I'm going to get. So let's put this down. Oops. First we need to trim it better because it doesn't have the perfect, there we go, the perfect ending. I don't know what that word means. I don't know what word I'm looking for there. I can't quite get to it. Put that down and then put that right there. Before I put any other stickers down, I want to get the dates down because I don't want to forget that or screw that up, and I know what dates we're doing here. So do we go big? If we go big, let's brainstorm here for a second. Sticker book is kind of falling apart a little bit. We need to do the week of July 29th through August 3rd. And if I go big, I'm probably not going to have room. Yeah, these are a little bit too big, but I don't know. I'm kind of digging something different. So I think we're going to go for it. So what I need to do for this is cover up. This might not really want to work for me. There we go. We need to cover up the days of the week. And then we'll also need to cover up some of the lines that are beneath them. So I'll get these covered up and we'll let that dry. All right, now that these are covered up with my white pen, we are going to go in and add the dates. And I feel like 29, right? Monday. Okay. I feel like I'm taking a little bit of risk here by not putting the days of the week down, but I also feel like, especially when you're looking at a vertical spread, we know when the days of the week are. It's not like a guessing game. I think that if I were using a dashboard, I might struggle sometimes because even though like when I'm glancing at it, I know when the days are. Different quad dashboard style spreads have the days of the week in different spots. And that might be one where I struggle a little bit, but not with a vertical. And I know that this is for someone else, but we are taking a risk. Although I'm realizing now that I covered up, I feel like too much. So, this may have to be something that I come back to because I don't know right now how to solve it. I may be able to figure that out later. Oh, I kind of have an idea. I don't know. I don't want to dwell on the dating part. I want to get like the rest planned out and then we'll map this out. I keep like triple checking the days because I don't want to screw those up. What I have in front of me are my JoJo's Pretty Paper Shop. Okay, so Sunday is the 4th. I kept thinking that Sunday would be the 3rd, but Sunday is the 4th. All right, now for now, we're going to put this date sticker book away because I don't think I need it right now. And we are going to continue with the functionality. So one of the requests was layered boxes. So I'm going to pull out these little heading boxes because I think those are good for layering. And then let's also take out, when I'm pulling them out, I'm just putting them on the side of my desk. Let's get, I feel like I saw more. There we go. We have a couple of more. Oh, there's more than that. All right, so let's take this blue, and then I pulled out rainbow boxes by Mojo Jojo Plans. So I want to pull out a yellow, and then I think we will do the red too, but we're going to combine it with other things in here. Layered boxes aren't always my strongest thing. They're rarely the my strongest level of planning, but we are going to try our best. That's all we can do. I'm trying to put this down to be right, to have the lines be perfectly across so that I don't have to cover up all of what's underneath. And then we'll just cover up here. Go right to there. Okay, so we've got one sticker down. Exhale. And then I think that we can put this one right here. So again, with the covering. This is time consuming, but not in a bad way. It's like a creative outlet, and you just have to be patient if you want to be able to do things like this, especially with the covering up of the lines. Okay, it's crooked, so let's fix that. I want to put it down to this line because that line is useless if that box is any higher. Okay, so we've got that there. And then we do also have this red, although I'm kind of feeling like, now what's this notch doing here? So I wonder if, well, I could put something else in the notch. I feel like this red could look kind of cool right here. I know that that's not technically layered, but it might work. And then what if we take a Mickey? Let's find a Mickey by himself. Those are just minis. I know that there we go. I know we had Mickeys in here. And maybe we put this right here. I feel like that's cute, but we've got to cover up. So I was hoping this would be on paper, but it is not. That's okay. I could put it on paper. I feel like that would be even more than what I'm doing right here. And my preference is always, not always, is often white pen over correction tape for stuff like this because it's better for these types of layering. Okay, that's cute. I like it. Now, I pulled out a couple of stickers that are not part of this sticker book, but I thought that the quotes would be really good for. So I do want to be mindful to use those. I also really like this Celebrate Every Tiny Victory sticker. So I think that we're going to move this. We're going to put Celebrate Every Tiny Victory, but I want to put some washi with it. And we're going to add maybe this right here. Do a little trio layering. Now let's take this washi. I'll put it right here. And again, that blue is not perfect, but I don't think that it looks bad. We really needed like a periwinkle, and it's just hard to find. Blue is always the color that I struggle the most with in color matching. Going to grab Black Boxes and More by Mojo Jojo Plans because I thought that black would be good for checklists. She wanted checklists every other day. So I'm not worried about putting it next to Monday because we don't need a checklist on Monday. We just need it every other day. And then we're going to put a checklist over, here on Wednesday. Okay, now for the other quotes. I pulled out Amber Plans Her Days holiday quotes because I remembered that there were family quotes in here. And I thought that this would be perfect. So family, where life begins and love never ends. I also like family means nobody gets left behind. So I don't know if I want to use it because it has a little bit of an error there. But we have family, where life begins and love never ends. I feel like doing a spread for adoption is such an honor. It almost makes me emotional because of this gift that their family is giving and receiving at the same time. Let's take this yellow box and we're going to put this right here. And then I think we can probably bring some red over. I don't know why I'm starting on that side. I should know that the red over in this would be here. So let's do maybe a square red box, like right here, and just kind of figure out where it goes, and then we'll cover. I like how this is coming out. It's different, but it still feels like me, even though it's for someone else. And I know that I still need to fix the date part. Okay, and now we need to bring in some blue. So we're gonna put this right here. And then I think we can do something right over there. Because Minnie is right there, I don't want to just fill up every single spot and have it be too many floating heads. So maybe there's something else we can put there. We could also just put some more washi, but we already have it in those two spots. It's tough because it's a small spot and this is a big size sticker book, but I feel like we can probably find something. I'm looking at these red lines and I feel like these lines are really cool and very Disney. So I'm wondering if I draw them in. Like, almost like making our own washi. Sometimes looking at the patterns of a sticker can help add a little bit of inspiration. Like, that looks cool, right? Because we can do that there, and then we can also do it over here. Let's go up a little bit higher, maybe. And this is a Zebra Sarasa, I believe. Sarasa Dry. And I'm just kind of eyeballing the stripe, the distance between the stripes. We can probably put one more. These are a little bit closer together than the others. Okay, I went over a tiny bit here. We had a little bit of bleeding. I don't think that did anything, but that looks cool. That's a really neat look. I'm excited about it. Okay, now let's go back to blue because I like to have some kind of consistency throughout this. Or I could do yellow and blue over here. Now I think we're going to do blue because this feels busy, and I think that having a similar color is going to be helpful. So we're going to put this down. I think that this line that I'm covering up here, it's not that necessary to cover up because once you write on it, you're not going to be able to see anyway. And then let's take a yellow. And I think this time I'm going to do a yellow square because I really like how this one came out. And we're just going to go over the, let's go up a little bit. Just going to go over the line, the side of it. And cover here. Sorry, I feel like so much of this spread is covering up. And this way. Okay, that's right there below that one, but I think maybe we can move this one up a tiny bit. Don't rip, don't rip. Okay, just to give it a tiny bit of space. Good. Okay, now I want a red layered box. We're gonna put this, I don't want it to go too much over. So let's put this right here and then maybe something right over there. So we have the blue. Let's take a red mini and put her right here. That's cute. And then I have to decide what I want to do with the rest here because we don't need a checklist because that wouldn't be every other day. And so I could have brought this all down a bit. This is also a higher layer, like a higher element. Let me show you. I made this much taller. So what I can probably do, but I'd have to do it all in one swoop because I think it's going to be tough to pull all these up, is use my undo, which is something I did not pull out. I was so proud of myself for getting all my supplies out, and I don't see undo on my desk. So let's see how good I can be at moving this whole thing. I know that there's also a lot of people who create their layers off the spread. They'll create them like on wax paper or something and then put them down. That's probably a good idea also. Okay, we just lost a little bit of the adhesive there. I also realized that I smudged that, so I don't know how dry the Sarasa dries are, but we need this to be lower. Okay, I think that's better. Let's get this back down. While I think about what to do there, we have to fix this part. I'm really bummed about this smearing like that. I didn't even realize it. It's not going to be perfect, but it'll be okay. All right, let's do that. Move this over for now and think back to here. So let's look for some quotes in this because this is big. These have big quotes. I also should bring in more friends. I kind of forgot about the other friends. Whoops. So let's lift up Mickey and Minnie here. I know I said I needed to put that to the side. And let's find some other friends. Let's grab Goofy, because I like Goofy. But this is a situation where I do need to use paper. So I have this like super kind of ripped label paper. It looks like it got caught in my printer. That must have been it. And we're going to put this right here and then grab my scissors. Actually, I like these scissors better. And we'll cut this out. And the reason I'm doing it this way is because with the washi and everything I put down, this is just going to be much cleaner to not have to cover everything up than if I were using the white pen. Oops. If you have something like this where your label paper or sticker paper gets jammed, don't throw it out. Just put it somewhere, not on your desk, but put it somewhere, because in situations like this, it comes in handy, and it did for me. Because I could never put that back through my printer, but I can use it for stuff like this. I have to press this in because every time I try to peel, I'm peeling the clear from the paper and not the backing. There we go. I know there's a trick to this about slicing the back, but last time I sliced the sticker. All right, there we go. Perfect. Now we can do another Friends stitch over here. So we can add Daffy in there. And then I wanted to look for maybe another quote. So we have life is better with friends. I kind of wanted this to be more family focused. I know it says friends because it's Mickey and Friends, but let's look for a good quote, because I love celebrate every tiny victory. I like follow your dreams. Always find something to smile about. That's a good one. And we have, and that brings the red in. So maybe we can find a way to do that, to use that. I also love the hooray for today. I want to make sure I use that. Let's see how I feel about this one. I'm nervous because it's so big and it's going to use a lot of space, but let's map this out a little bit. We can put this here on its own. We can put these here. All right. I think this may be doable. I'm still nervous about it, but I'm going to try anyway. This will go here. Trying to line up those red lines with here. Okay. Then the key here is going to be pulling out everything I want to use. So the other quote I wanted to use that was family focused was, where was it? Family means nobody gets left behind. I also liked family is the gift that lasts forever, but I feel like this one's calling me. Okay. Then we can put this here, I think. Let's cover up this line. We're going to do hooray for today right here, but that's going to get layered. So I think the problem with this is that I'm going to run out of, I'm not going to have any room for checklists, because if I put this down, we're going to do some sort of box layer over here. I can put a checklist right here. Let's grab that since I know it's probably where it's going to go, but I don't have a checklist on Friday. So we may have to move that box sticker, which I thought was going to be a problem. I had a feeling it was not going to be the right sticker there. Let's go back to looking for the yellow box. That's what I needed. So I'm actually going to flip this over, I think, because I want to make sure that this box actually, oh, sorry, I'm all over the place. Okay, this is being pulled up. I feel like this has to go up. The only option is for it to be over, and I just don't think that that's going to work. So let's come up with a plan here. I think that I can take a red box sticker and lift this a little bit. We're gonna layer this red box. I need a square box. I can't use a tall one. See if I have a red square. I do. Okay. Sorry, sometimes it just takes a little bit of like figuring out. We're gonna put this here, press there, and then cover this. Okay, that's good like that. Now I can take the other checklist sticker and put this over here. So now we have checklists every other day. Perfect. Okay. Back to yellow. If I want these to layer and I just want this whole thing to kind of come down this way, we're gonna have to put Minnie upside down, which I'm okay with because we'll cover that up. We can even cover it up with Hooray for Today right here. We have family means nobody gets left behind, but before I do that, we need something across this way. So this might be a good opportunity for the red box that I wanted before, widthwise. Is this gonna work? I think this might work. We just have to, I know that that goes over, but we're gonna put this down. I have to put some washi on this side, I'm realizing. We also have to do the red lines. I have to figure this out and the dates. This was originally going to be 2 spreads in one video, but I feel like we've been here a while and I may need to double check my timing before I commit to doing 2. Not my timing for like what time it is today, but my timing for how long this video is, because it may make sense for this to be 2 separate videos. It just depends on if I have room in my YouTube channel for that, because I put up a lot of videos. Sometimes it's hard to find room for an extra, but we'll check shortly. Okay. I think that we've got the washi in. I could put a little bit more there. I do want to do the stripes over here, so I really just need this box down here to get filled. So I think that we'll do All I See Is Magic. This is going to be a little bit big here. We can trim it. Right there. That looks cute. Let's cut here. And then we need to punch. We're going to lose a little bit of something there. That's fine. And now we need the red. So what I have to be really careful about now is not smudging it like I did on the other side. So let's add a red line there. I'm going to go this way so it's not like rolling over it here. Here. We get one more in. I think part of it is also the card. So just making sure, ow, woo! We have an injury. Oh no, that just sliced through my thumb. Okay, we are back and we are bandaged. We're cleaned up, hand washed, still have some pen here, but we are bandaged. Luckily, no blood got on the spread. Don't do that. This is sharper than I thought it would be. I will tell you, as a content creator, like a hand injury or a cut or something is definitely one of my like worst nightmares, because you know, you see my hands. So Whoops. Lesson learned. Okay. I'm now kind of lifting this a little bit and not dragging it, since I should have used a tissue or like a baby wipe or something. We'll do one more. Those are getting a little crooked, to clean that off and not my thumb. All right, that looks cute. I think we can probably do it up here, but before we do that, let's go to the dates. So I think that we've got a couple of options here. One of my original thoughts was to take some of the like different Mickeys and put them throughout. I'm a little nervous that they're not necessarily like thin enough and that it's going to be really busy. So my next thought is washi. And the way that we're going to do this is lightly go across. And this is still dirty. We're going to use another washi cutting card until I can take a wet wipe to clean that one off. Of course, this already has a sticker on it that needs to be pulled off. It's weird that like a whole sticker would be on that and not washi remnant. And then just kind of continue this line. This time we can go, come on. This keeps getting caught on something here. And then continue that. The 3 is just gonna be like that. And I think that this is a good solution. You still have the white up top, but I don't know that I have any other solution for that besides covering up that whole top area. And I just don't think that that's going to work. I think that this looks really cute. What I could do, I'm trying to think if there's room to add the days of the week. I don't know. I don't know that it's necessary, like I was saying before. Let's move this over. Okay. Now, I think that given the time this has taken, we are going to just leave this at 1 spread instead of 2, because I think this video would be very, very long. I don't know, I can't decide. There we go, right there. All right, I want to add, I had moved the David sticker book away, but I want to add like a small July, August. So let's grab red. Technically, if this were like a planner brand, whoops, not June, this would just be July, since you have more of the week in July than, oh no, you have more of the week in August. Okay, so we'll do July and August. But I need to go on top and bottom. They can't go next to each other because there won't be enough room. July, August. I think that that looks good. Okay. I really like how this came out. I think that it feels a little busy, but I also think that it's different and it's a really cute spread for something very, very celebratory. Okay, so the next spread is for Erica. Yes, I decided to do this all in one video because I felt like it just made more sense. And this is for Erica's son's birthday. So she had given me a couple of ideas. We're doing just like a regular birthday spread. And I came across these birthday themed, I feel like these are good for a boy who's about to be 7. I know that her son likes Bluey and trains, and I don't have either of those because these spreads are semi-custom. They're custom based on what I already have and custom for colors and things like that. So we are going to use these. And then I have the Rainbow Date It 2.0 by Mojo Jojo Plans because these are on paper. So I think that this will be helpful. Just trying to find the days of the week stickers that I want to use. So let's see. I feel like I'm gonna do maybe blue dates or days of the week. Can't get my words right. Blue days of the week with yellow dates, and I think that we're gonna put them over a red stripe. I just don't want it to look very like 4th of July if I do the red and blue. So I have to kind of think about that. But I feel like the yellow isn't going to work over this. So I just want to be mindful of that. Let's see. Let's see how this goes. Because I think that if the yellow dates are in, we're good. Actually, the yellow days of the week may be fine here because these are on paper. Let's see. Monday. I feel like that looks good. Tuesday. Wednesday. Come on. I feel like when I sat down, I was feeling rushed, and I'm not rushed. I have my whole lunch break ahead of me, but we also don't want the video to be very, very long. I anticipate that this video will be about an hour, which is off like a common length for when I'm doing 2 spreads in one video, especially custom spreads, because I put, I think, a little bit more time and like detail focus in these than I do my regular ones. Got Saturday and Sunday. Okay, now we need the dates. So we have the week of August 5th through 11th. I'm going to choose blue here. There we go, August 5th. And his birthday is on the 5th. So that will be a bit more celebratory. These colors look a little bit like circus colors, but I think that once we have the other stickers in, it'll make more sense. 6, 7. I do like the washi underneath, but I wanted to go all the way across with the washi instead of just stopping it with each day. 9, 10, and 11. Okay, we've got our dates down. I don't always start with the dates, but I felt like this time it made sense. Now, these stickers have this really cool little cityscape. I'd say actually a big cityscape. So I think that we're gonna start here. So this is actually just about a perfect fit to cut both of these off. I wanna go lower with this cityscape on this side because I want the primary focus over here to be his birthday. So I'm gonna put this right here. I feel like that looks cool. I like these stickers and I haven't had a chance to use them yet. And then I want to make sure that we have a happy birthday, but I also want the number 7. So we can take 7 out of this. And which 7 will look better? I think this one. What I always forget about these stickers is that they're on a square. They're not like kiss cut, which would mean, I think, going around. And let's take, will it fit here? It will. Okay, I want to cut this sticker so that it's a little bit less of that plastic around it. That's better. And then I wanted to put the 7 right here. Cute. Okay. I feel like with custom spreads, it's very common to get a request for someone's birthday spread. And I'm probably at some point going to run out of birthday stickers. I haven't seen new birthday stickers come out in a long time. So I've been kind of using the same ones, which are like the Kell of a Plan and the Live Love Posh. but hopefully we'll see some new birthday stickers. Okay, that looks so cute. I don't think that Erica needs a checklist on every day, especially in the summer. So I'm not going to put them every single day, but I do want to include some checklists. So when I'm looking at these colors, I'm kind of leaning towards red. Let me see. What I did forget here is my checklist. The Mojo Jojo check it off sticker book. So I need one of those to proceed. All right, I have the original check it off sticker book, and I think that we're going to put a red right over here. Actually, I kind of want a box here. I kind of want the ability for Erica to write down the birthday plans and not just, yeah, so I think we're gonna do that. Trying to think here, because what color would I put a box down? We could do this. I just feel like these need to be, maybe we'll take cool because they're like speech bubbles. So she can write down the birthday plans right over here. I think that would look good. And then the other thing that I'm thinking about is moving this. I have a reason to move it. Get there in a second. Okay, I want to put this here. We're going to scoot this over there. I'm going to put this happy birthday right here. And then the sticker book that I wanted to pull out for this is Alpha Basics, but Volume 2. And the reason I wanted Volume 2 here, well, number one, it's still in stock, so you can pick it up, but also because I wanted to include his name. Now, he's not my child to publicize his name on YouTube, so I'm just going to put his first initial right there so that you can see how his name will go across and it'll fit in that area right over here, because that was something that I wanted to be sure to include was his name. All right, now again, I don't think we need checklists every single day. So I think that over here, let's do a blue. We just did a blue box there, but I know I have red right below it. So let's do this red, and then maybe we can take snap and maybe a, let's try to figure this out the right way, because then what's going to go down over there if I'm not putting a box every day? That's where I struggle. So we're going to bring in some lightning bolts. Oops. I just have to be mindful of the space because I need to remember that I'm going to have, actually his name is going to be over here, so I'm not that worried about the space there. And we can take maybe like boom right here, and we can do the snap over here. Feel like that looks cool. And then I was wondering if I should do some other washi because I feel like this spot is a little bit blank. I intentionally want these to sort of be offset from each other. So I think I'm going to pause for now on this part and come back to it. And then I want it to be a little bit different on the other side. So instead of doing the cityscape down here, this time I'm going to do it right up at the top, and this fits perfectly right here. And that doesn't cover Saturday. So we'll cover up these lines. Okay, and then we'll need another checklist for Thursday. So let's take a red checklist, and this will sort of map out the rest of the spread, because if I know I'm putting a checklist over here, down here we're going to do, I think that we need yellow, because then I'll do red there. I don't want this to be so much red right here. I could probably prevent that with a different color checklist sticker. The blue was not a match. The yellow could be. The yellow will be closer, would be my guess. Yes, the yellow is definitely closer. Again, my struggle with blues. All right, I think that that's better. I could probably also bring in some green and red here because we have it. So let's pull, not green and red, green and purple, but let's take a green checklist sticker. Yellow. Come on. It's so hard to do when you have stickers on your hands. There we go, green. We've got this nice bright green here. And we're gonna put this one over here. Oh, you know what I don't have? I don't have a quote. See, this is why I wanted to wait and not like force myself to get that other one in. So we're gonna do a wow over here. Let's put this here and let's put this wow right there. And then let me go to the quotes for a second because I have Birthday Basics by Kel of a Plan and we already have Happy Birthday. So I'm going to take You Are Easy to Celebrate because it's her son and I think that that would be nice. So what I'd like to do is actually move this. I feel like I'm lifting so many stickers in this video between both of these spreads, but just kind of getting my groove back. You Are Easy to Celebrate. There we go. And now up here, let's move this lightning bolt. I'll find a new home for it. We'll put this box here. Make sure that's somewhat straight. And this boom right there. Okay, and again, we're gonna have a name. So if it's looking blank to you, it is, but only until I turn off the camera. And then we've got this lightning strike. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that yet. I don't wanna just put it down for no reason. All right, now I do want one more birthday themed quote over here. So let's see. How about, I am so thankful to live in a world where you were born. That's how I feel today. Because I think I said this earlier in the video. I don't remember if I did, but today is my nephew's birthday. And I'm feeling very thankful to live in a world where he was born. Feel very, very, very lucky to be his aunt. All right, now can we put the lightning bolt like right over here? Or is that not gonna work? I feel like it's a very big lightning bolt. There's smaller ones. Let's grab some of these smaller ones. I think that works. Okay, now if I'm going to want one more checklist, we can probably do, the purple's not the right purple. I think it's too far from being the right purple, so I'm gonna go back to yellow because I don't have yellow on here that much. So let's go back to yellow. This box, we'll put this here. And then we don't have a box over there, but that's okay. Let's go back to our like bubble boxes. So what color should we bring in? Blue, definitely blue. And we can do this. Let's see, because if this goes here, we're gonna be out of space. So let's cut this. Try to get it right to the edge. Lift up the sticker remnants. And because I have that quote shifted over a little bit, It's not giving me the right amount of space. We're going to move this quote to there. We are going to come back. Let's put this down. And we'll do this snap. And then maybe we'll do one more box because it's Saturday. So maybe there's a reason for 2 boxes. So I'm gonna put a red one here. I feel like that's technically upside down. What if we do the red circle one instead of, because I feel like it looks upside down. I need something to go in that spot. In the meantime, I'm gonna put this one here. The only other circle I used was up top. So we're gonna take that one, and one of the words we haven't used yet is pow. So let's put pow right over here. And then we need something for right there. What should it be? While I think about it, I'm going to take rainbow boxes. This is the original rainbow boxes. And I'd like to do a sidebar sticker. So I'm going to do the one with the lines. Put that to the side. I want to lift this so that it can go there. But we're going to put it a little bit lower so it doesn't, this 7 doesn't cover up so much. Okay. Could have had this go all the way across because we have that space down there, but we'll find another use for that section. So right now I really just need to fill this space. So let me go back to birthday basics here. It wouldn't really work to put balloons there or something because his birthday is on Monday. And these aren't quite the right colors. They're not that far off, but they're not quite the right colors. But what if we do another birthday themed quote? So again, it's weird though because his birthday is already like on that side, but I feel like a spread is for the whole week's theme, not necessarily just the one day. So I think that putting hip hip hooray there might be cute. All right, that works. Now I was talking about wanting to do something over here. So we have one more word, boom. So we're going to do a boom here with a lightning strike right there. And I feel like maybe something else right here. We've got this little like cool cloud thing. And that can go right there. Okay. Feel like that worked. Let me stand up. Sorry if that just shook the camera, and kind of see where we're at. I feel like this looks really cool. It's really celebratory, and I think it's good for a birthday boy. Again, name is going here, so disregard that blank space for now. But those are our 2 spreads. Actually use similar colors in both of them. So we have Erica's spread and we have Keidra's spread. We have a birthday and an adoption celebration, and I think that they both came out really cute. We have to put dates there. I almost forgot that part. So let's grab my rainbow date it, and this is August. Do we have a red August? We do. I felt like red would look good here. Put that right up top. Okay, that is a wrap. So thank you for hanging out with me while I pushed the creative envelope a little bit today and was a bit indecisive. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I will link everything I used in the description. Thanks again. I'll see you next time.